have you again. So today, guys, let us talk about some common medical myths. So I am here today to try as much as possible to debunk some medical myths, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why I'm debunking them. A lot of people actually hear things and they actually believe and start practicing it, but most importantly, you need to understand that not all medical myths are correct. So let me start with the first one. So the first myth is that antibacterial soap is more effective than the normal soap. Guys, antibacterial soap is more effective than the normal soap. That is a myth. Why? Because the normal soap is still the same function. It has the same level of efficacy compared to antibacterial soap. And as a matter of fact, guys, when you use antibacterial soap, you need to be extremely careful as not to overuse it because, as you know, what is antibacterial? Antibacterial is something that actually stops growth of microorganisms or kill microorganisms. So, and generally in your body you have good bacteria as well. So when you overuse antibiotic soap, even as a matter of fact any form of antibiotics, your body can actually start to develop resistance to some of them and some of the antibiotics which you have overused. So the same goes for antibacterial soap. So when you're using antibacterial soap, you need to use it with caution. And you also need to know, guys, that too much of everything is bad. It's just like using your hand sanitizers. A lot of people will use hand sanitizers even when their hands are looking dirty. I mean, if your hands are greasy, you need to go and wash your hand with running tap with soap and water. It's not something that using sanitizer can just stop for you. So it also goes ahead to tell you that people need to know when not to overdo things, especially with this belief, it's antibacterial, it's antibiotic, it's this one. You understand? So you actually need to have that common knowledge. Now, this also happens because a lot of people immediately, especially back in my home country, some people immediately they have diarrhea for a day or two. You see them, they run. They take Flagyl, they take tetracycline. I mean, these are antibiotics as well. And the thing is, they always say, these are gonna stop all those diarrhea and all those things. But then you need to know that sometimes things like diarrhea is just your own body way of telling you that something is wrong. Maybe you didn't eat right, so you have to, instead of running to take antibiotics, at least try to monitor it. Sometimes diarrhea goes a long way. It has deeper causes, lots of causes that are more than just taking antibiotics, and a lot of people go on abusing these antibiotics like metronidazole and tetracycline. These are all very powerful antibiotics that you actually need to be extremely conscious or cautious before you take them. So yeah, that is it. And also remember, when you use excessive antibacterial soap, you can and your body have good bacteria that actually protect you. They are called the normal flora. Okay, so when you keep on taking excessive antibacterial soap and it kills all the normal body flora, I mean, you actually still need it because some of them are actually protective, so that is it about that. So should we go ahead and see the second myth? The second myth is so funny. Oh my god. Vaccines are linked to autism. Really? Oh my god, vaccines are linked to autism. Oh my god, when I heard that, I was like, really? Vaccine causes autism? How? No, not really. Actually, vaccines, when you check what the meaning of vaccines are, you get to understand that vaccines are actually protective. It's not that it's going to stop you from falling sick, but it's just that when at all those conditions happen to you, you are at risk of you won't be as sick as if you didn't like take the vaccine. You get what I mean? So kind of like when you take vaccine at any point, it means that maybe some infectious disease that are vaccine preventable. When you take vaccines, it actually helps to protect you to some extent from that particular disease. Okay, so it has nothing, it has no connection to autism. I mean, what is autism? Autism is a developmental delay. Okay, it affects children, and it affects their social skills, their communication skills. It goes on and on. So I mean, there's a problem with development, and then the child starts to withdraw. The child starts to withdraw themselves. They do not communicate as much, and they are entangled in a particular routine, whereby when you change that routine, they start to get really like mad at you. So that is autism. It has something to do with the way that the child is developing, and this is different from giving you a vaccine that are going to prevent you from suddenly falling sick. But though in terms of vaccine, I mean, it will prevent vaccine preventable disease, but it's not going to be enforced on you to take vaccine. The doctors will just tell you that, okay, these vaccines are available, it's going to do this and do that for you. In the end, it's still your choice to decide if you're going to take the vaccine or you're not going to take the vaccine. So in a sense, guys, what I'm trying to say is like some of these medical myths, I actually picked these two because I really wanted to like talk about them and narrow them down. You have to be careful what you believe. You have to be really careful what you believe. I also hear some people saying that when you crack your knuckles a lot, you're gonna be at risk of developing arthritis. Really? So when you look up arthritis, you know that, I mean, there's really no difference between those that crack knuckles and those that do not crack knuckles. If you crack your knuckles can get sore, but it doesn't mean that it will make you to get arthritis. So, so guys, I mean, there are lots of information that are out there, but most importantly, it is very good that before you believe something, you check out your journals, you check out some recent research, so that you would be careful of what you pick out there, you know, like information that you consume. So guys, I hope you're having an amazing time. Thank you so much for coming here to be with me, and I appreciate your presence.